Time travel talk game. So
Okay.
basically, this game is all about. I think a lot of people. I just can relate it because earlier when I started my journey, I just felt this kind of problem.
Hmm.
That when someone asks me that when did you start your communication skill or spoken English journey, means it's a past tense, right? Most of the things I have to speak in past. So
Yep.
basically, when we have to say some stories, something in past, so people they made some mistake there or make some mistake there. They just completely messed up with present, future.
Yeah,
They
that's
feel
true.
difficult.
Yeah.
So it's time travel talking will help them to train to their mind. It's actually something like this. Here I will give them a situation, particular situation. For example, your favorite festival,
Hmm.
you have to share it in past tense or past time event. You cannot use any present tense or
Okay.
future tense.
So my
So yeah,
favorite festival, it's more like a topic. I have to talk about that particular
in
thing
past.
in
Yeah.
past tense.
Yes.
Okay, what is my favorite festival, first of all? Okay, let's take it as Diwali. Okay, Diwali is my favorite festival. That is a present tense. Okay.
It's
Okay,
fine.
yes.
Sometimes you can use it.
Okay, last year we celebrated Diwali and I really enjoyed that day. It was one of the beautiful day and we cracked some firecrackers, we had some sweets, and I went to my friend's house and we all celebrated Diwali there. And then we went to watch some movie and I came back home. It was a good day and I enjoyed it a lot. Is it good?
Yes, perfect. So
Okay.
here, actually, you're
Abba.
subconsciously thinking, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, it's
thinking very
perfect.
consciously not to use any present tense.
That's what, yeah, that's what,
Yeah.
it will train to your mind to think in
Okay.
only past time event. Sorry, yeah, past time event. So basically, this is the very effective game. So I just do follow such a psychological method. So these are the games. I have so
Wow.
many games. Yeah.
Really nice, bro. Actually, it's a very good technique. So, do I have to explain this again in present tense as well?
If you can, yeah. But I will change the situation, means that I will give you some
Okay.
different situation. So now you are at the market. Okay.
Okay.
So speak in present tense.
Okay. I am at the market right now. Is it going to be present continuous or just
You
present
can
tense?
use
Okay.
present perfect continuous, whatever, but all present tenses.
Okay, I'm in the market right now. I'm going to buy some vegetables. Well, I don't have any vegetables at my house, so I'm planning to buy some. Okay, we have tomatoes, we have potatoes. Let's take it few, and I'm planning to buy. Okay, let me buy some cabbage and what else? Oh, in market, I've never been to market actually. I don't know anything to say.
Basically, here we can use such like a bloggers, right? Because
Okay.
I'm making a blog. So for the first time, I'm at the market. So basically, I'm with my cousin, sister, and cousin brothers,
Hmm.
and we have a very good party at night today. So we have to purchase something. Because this is my first time at market, so I don't know how to bargain. So yeah, let's start this. So I'm just asking to that shopkeeper with the cost of these vegetables. So in this way, you have to start
Okay.
speaking.
Oh, that's a very good
Yeah, it's
idea,
kind of
bro.
vlogging. Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoy this actually. Your method. So, what else techniques do you have? Do you have any other interesting techniques like this? So, what is
I
this name?
guess
What is the name of this time travel?
time
What?
travel talking. Time travel talking.
Time
Time
travel
travel. Yeah.
talk
I'm
game.
just putting him in a certain time travel. Like it's kind of
Okay.
time traveling. I'm traveling in this past time, present time, and
No, no,
future
no. I
time.
will
So,
make a note of this and I will try this.
oh goodness, thank you so much. I am
Mm.
so happy. I'm super excited
Yeah, yeah.
or
You are very
happy
creative,
that
bro.
you are going to enter.
Yeah, this one's
So
nice.
if I highlight other things, basically there's another which is reading flow game. I'm
Okay.
also owner of that game. Here, the game is all about. There's two steps. Okay, in
To
first step, I
what?
will highlight a short story. There are two steps. Two steps, or they have to follow two steps here in this game.
Two steps.
Which
Okay.
now, yeah, two steps.
Okay.
The first one, which is I will highlight a story, short story, and
Mm-hmm.
they have to read that story with proper voice modulation and in a proper way, loudly.
Okay.
And then after, I will hide the story, and they have to summarize the story.
Oh my God, that one is a very difficult game. No, but I won't do
But
that.
there's so many twists available. There's so many twists. Suddenly, I will
Okay.
just change some certain things from the story, or I will
Okay.
disappear. They have to add more extra context. And
Okay.
sometimes, if it is happening in the group classes, then suddenly I will stop someone. Then I will just tell to someone to start speaking.
Oh,
It's
okay.
quite
So it's
challenging. Yeah.
yeah, it's quite challenging and it will be more interesting and engaging also. students,
Yes.
they will be so much interested in learning if you give them this kind of activities, because
Yes.
the traditional methods are very boring. They'll be
Boring.
like
Yeah.
teaching grammar and learning all those stuffs, reading. It's very boring, but your
True.
methods are really good. Do you have many
Oh.
techniques? If you have, just share me. I will also read about it.
I
You-
would like to share with you if
Okay.
you have already mentioned. So I would like to. There's so many things, so many games. There are like question asking games. For example, there's
Okay.
helping Baba. Okay, it's a grammatical part, so they will feel difficult that how to practice this grammars means
Mm.
WH question words. Basically, here I will ask you a question. You will not give the answer. You will
Okay.
ask me another question. So this is question asking game, or will not give the answer here just like that.
Okay. You ask
For
me a question
example,
and I won't give
yeah,
you the answer.
yeah. What kind of movies do you like to watch? So now you'll not give the answer. You will ask me another question with WH question words.
Sorry, I didn't get it.
Okay. So basically, WH question words are what, where, which, right? So
Yeah.
basically, you have to ask question. Means I will ask you a question, and here you will not give the answer. You
Okay.
also have to ask me another question. Okay. It will continue like a
I have to ask
cyclic.
you another question.
Another
I'm not
question
going
with
to give
WH
any
question.
answer.
Yeah,
Is the
exactly.
question going to be related to the question that
Related
you
to
asked?
WH. Yeah, WH question. Not
The
it shouldn't
topic.
be related with my yeah.
Okay.
Actually the question will would be related with like WH question. What's this? What, where, which,
Okay. If you
who,
use what,
how.
then I would also have to use what?
No, you can use any of the WH question words.
Okay. So we both are going to be asking questions. That's all. Nobody's going to
Asking
give
questions
you
to each other.
answers.
Yeah, this will help to you to format the question structures naturally.
Oh, okay. Now you ask me a question.
Okay, yeah. What kind of movies do you like to watch?
What's your favorite food?
Okay. Where are you from?
I am okay. Okay, now I
Okay.
understand the game. Okay, so we tend
Yes.
to answer the question instead of asking.
Yeah, exactly. We have to just ask the question. And
Okay.
in this way, we can practice WH question words. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so did you create all these games?
Yes, I'm the owner of that. I can
Oh,
proudly say that. There's no any
okay.
copyrights.
That's fantastic, bro. Actually, yeah, you're a very good trainer, I can tell you.
Oh, goodness. Thank you so much, sir.
I really like your setup, bro, your background settings. It looks
Oh,
really
goodness.
good. You have a lot
Actually,
of photographs.
yeah, these are the Harry Potter, stickers. I love Harry
Oh,
Potter.
okay. Do you know that they are actually making another Harry Potter series?
The new series, yeah.
Yeah.
But as a Harry Potter fan, I actually
You don't like it?
disappointed. No,
Okay.
I don't like
Yeah,
that.
nobody likes it, it seems. It looks like, I mean, obviously those child actors, they are getting all the scolding from the people,
It's
but actually
nostalgic.
it's a production.
True.
Okay, let's start the video. Main about you.
Yeah, sir. So basically, my name is Yasin Sarkar, and I'm from West Bengal, Darjeeling. And by professionally, I have been working as a spoken English trainer for last few years. And meanwhile, I'm a student. I have been continuing my studies too. That's pretty much about myself.
Oh, that's great. Okay, what are you studying?
Actually, currently, if I talk about, I just recently graduated with a
Hmm.
major of biology. And
Okay.
now I'm thinking for something different. Let's see what will happen. I was preparing for competitive examination, although. So it's going
Okay.
good. Yeah.
That's cool, bro. And also you're a English trainer. You do train
Yes.
people.
Yes, I do train people to enhance their
For
communication
how long
skill
you
and
been
spoken
doing
English
that?
abilities. It's been 3 years actually.
Hmm.
When I started my journey, it's been actually, if I look back my memories when I started my communication skill or spoken
Hmm.
English journey. So it's been 3 years that I have been working on my communication skill. It's been 3 years that I have been teaching. Now the question is how? How
Okay.
is possible?
Yeah, that's what I
Basically,
was thinking.
uh,
Like, how did you learn English
it's
in the first
crazy.
place? I mean, you also speak good English, and also you train people English. So how did you learn English?
No, actually, I was completely at zero at scratch. So
Hmm.
what happened? I went through Arijit Singh concert, and in the year of 2023, in the month of April, and suddenly I was standing at the diamond side of the line. And
Okay.
what happened? A group of people they came to me and then just asked me, brother, when does or what time Arijit Singh come on the stage? I was be like, what? Because I am a Bengali communicator. I never spoke
Okay.
any time, and I was completely zero at English communication.
Okay.
So that I felt hesitate part up at that moment, but somehow I managed the situation. But the realization which I've received, so then I started like I have to work on my communication, and then I took
Okay.
a course initially,
Hmm.
and after 3 months I received such impressive result. That was
Okay.
really impressive within 3 months.
So you started your English journey just 3 years ago.
3 years ago. It's been
Wow.
three
In
years.
3 years, if you can speak like this, that's a very good improvement, bro. You're speaking, I mean, you do really speak good English.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
It really means a lot for me. Actually, I'm getting such a good compliment from you because
No, it's not a compliment.
I'm
I'm telling you
actually
the fact.
successful.
Yeah, that's the truth. It's your
I'm
hard work.
successful.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so what else do you do? Do you have any other interests like hobbies?
Yes, basically, when I
Uh-huh.
just get some leisure time, I love to indulge myself into traveling. I
Okay.
am a professional trekker. I already did so many trek. Even tomorrow, after tomorrow, I will go for a trip, and that is short trip or trek, I would say.
Hmm.
I love to do trekking, singing,
Wow.
sketching, and I'm not into reading, by the way. Yeah, that's all.
Oh, that's a really good thing, bro. You know what? I've been thinking about going for a trek for a very long time, like
Must have to
around
go.
like 5, 10 years probably. Most of my friends, especially in the IT industry, they take vacation, they go on a trek,
Hmm.
they go into the forest, they walk for kilometers, like for a very long
Yes.
distance.
Okay.
I really so excited to do that, but I never done that. I should do it
You
sometime.
must have to try
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I can tell you I am a very good walker. I can walk for hours without stopping. I won't get tired if I walk.
Oh,
Like 3, 4 hours continuously I can walk. So but I never walked
then it's a
inside
good
the
thing for you.
forest. Yeah.
You can easily do it. It's very easy for you. But it's not normal walking, I would say. It's
Mhm.
hiking or sometimes climbing.
It's more like climbing the mountain. Yeah,
Climbing in the mountain,
without
yeah.
any proper stairs or there would be no trail inside the forest.
True.
Okay, where
Yes.
else have you been? I mean, have you been traveled to many places in India?
Not many places, I would say.
Yeah.
Some what are places that I have visited. One of the place, Uttarakhand, I would say. Nainital and other places too.
Okay.
And I never visited South India. I have visited South India, means Telangana, but for health purpose.
Okay.
And then after I visited Sikkim, then other places like Bihar,
Hmm.
then Orissa. These are the places that I visit so far. Delhi, yeah.
Looks like you
But
visited
if I
many
talk about trekking
places.
purpose, because I'm from Darjeeling, so here we have a lot of trekking, trek places, yeah, because we are very close to Nepal.
Okay. So, so the question that I have is usually when people do trekking, once they climb the
Mm.
mountains, they would feel that oxygen, there will be lesser oxygen when you climb up the mountains, right? So some
True, true, true.
people they struggle to breathe, they'll be gasping. So what should they do if they've experienced that? Any idea do you have? Have you seen anyone like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, that happened with me. I would say more of
Okay.
high altitude sickness. This is called high altitude
Oh
sickness.
yeah, yeah.
And there was a headache problem. And the first trek I had, that was 13 kilometer, I would say.
Hmm.
But the headache problem was so just devastated, I would say, actually. I don't know why it happened. I was be like, why I
Yeah.
just come for this trek? I have to stay at home. It's not for me.
Okay.
Yeah, that happened with me. Basically, for that, we have to intake or drink a lot of water, even
Okay.
after some times. And that is one and only medicine, I would say. There's no any medicine you can take in high altitude, or
Okay.
areas or mountains.
Okay. I think it comes with practice. Once you go to a lot of trekking,
Practice, yeah.
probably you'll
We have to be
experience it.
habituated.
Yeah, you'll be
And
habituated.
before even going for such high altitude places, we have to stay such normal high altitude places. For example, I will go 10,000 feet or 11,000 or 18,000 feet. So I have to stay approximate 9,000 feet one day. I have to habituate with that place. Then only I can start the
Okay.
trek.
So your body will get used to that atmosphere, to that
Used to it, the
environment.
place, yeah. Yeah,
Okay, I understand.
that's what it.
Actually, this happened to my friend. His name is Mano. He's gone to this Leh Ladakh, I think. I don't know,
Uh-huh.
somewhere he went there. And when he came back in the structure. Actually, he was unable to breathe. He got some lung issues or something. He never said this to anyone. He just joined them and he went on
Oh.
trekking. And they didn't even finish the entire trip, the full trip. Halfway through, he got sick and he was not able to
Mm.
breathe. And he came back. Now he is all right. He's doing perfectly fine. So when I look at him, I get scared. Oh my God, what if this happens to me when I go for trekking? Nobody would be there to help me in the middle of a forest.
It's also a
Yeah,
learning actually.
yeah,
It's true. I went with such Himalayan mountaineers and trekkers associations, but
okay,
still nobody helps me. Nobody helps me after even informing.
okay.
So it's a challenging part, I would say. It's not a funny
Challenging.
thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. Okay, now let me ask you a question. I know that you're a trainer, you teach people
Mhm.
English. For the improvement of your English, do you do any practices these days? I mean, other than talking to students?
Yes, actually, I am more into setting practices. I know a bunch
Shadowing?
amount of people, yeah, they feel difficulties, they feel uncomfortable, I mean, sometimes bored, so they don't continue this kind of practices. But for last 3 or 4 months, I'm
Hmm.
into completely setting practices,
Okay.
and that helps me a lot, I would say.
Yeah.
And other than that, I'm into reading. I have been reading such fictional books, I would say.
Okay. Whatever you said is exactly true, bro. You know what? I am one of the great benefitor of shadowing practice. Like I've been doing that practice for years. It's actually very easy to do, first of all.
True,
Yeah,
yeah.
if it's a reading, you have to take a book, or if it is like listening, it's too much. But shadowing is
Mm-hmm.
very easy. You can watch the shows that you enjoy a lot, and you can just
So
do
true.
shadowing with them. It's very simple.
Exactly.
And also, it's very
Exactly.
effective. It can actually help you in improving your pronunciation and your accent.
By the way, if you get a chance to give a rating to setting practice out of 10, so what would it be?
Well, shadowing practice alone cannot improve your English. It
True.
is more like, I mean, you need to first build the base. Like you
Yeah,
need speaking
base.
practice and other practices, but shadowing practice can actually structure it in a very defined way. Like you can,
Articulations. Yeah.
yeah. And the way you think, the way you, I mean, it will change everything, even your body language also. When you see someone, an actual English speaker speaking English, you can copy them. That's what you're doing with shadowing
True,
practice.
true.
And also, it will actually change your body language, everything, the way you think. So that's
True.
what I've
And eye
experienced.
contacts and all those things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you.
So I assume you watch a lot of English movies.
Sorry?
I mean, do you watch a lot of
Oh,
English movies?
no, no, I'm not into movies.
You're not
Suddenly,
into
it's like,
movies?
no, I'm not into movies. I'm into such adventurous, thrill movies sometimes, some Hollywood
Okay.
movies, but I'm not
But
into movies.
but
It's
you
strange
said
for me.
you're a great fan of Harry Potter?
Harry Potter, in the sense of when I was younger, I used to watch Harry Potter. Means
Okay.
after ending Harry Potter series or movies, I just closed that. One of my
Okay.
favorite series or movies was the Harry Potter and the Goblet Fire, and I would say
Hmm.
that was really amazing.
Okay.
What about
Yeah.
you?
I watch a lot of movies. Yeah, even now, sometimes I watch many movies. I'm waiting for this movie. There is a new movie is going to come out next month, Christopher Nolan's
Mhm.
movie. I think The Odyssey. That's one of the most expected movie. So I'm waiting for that. It's going to come out next month. Let's
What
see.
is all about that movie?
Oh, it's more about do you know Iliad? The European guy. It's an European literature, Iliad's
Mm-hmm.
Odyssey. Do you know the story of Troy? There used to be a kingdom called Troy, and it was invaded by these Greeks, Achilles, and yeah, it's the story. So what happens? The Troy gets completely demolished by these people. That's how we get the Trojan horse, the concept of Trojan horse. They put a horse inside the Troy, and people think it's just a toy, but it was not actually a toy. People were inside, and during nighttime they came out and they burnt the entire city. So that's the story. So the Odyssey is the
Interesting.
continuation of the story.
Okay, that
Uh,
sounds interesting.
yeah, so it's one of the most expected movie. It's not about the story; it's about the director.
Yeah.
It's Christopher Nolan. So that's what add more importance to that movie. It's the story. Everybody knows the story. It's more like Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita. It's a very old story, but the
Mhm.
director, that's what makes the movie more important. Yeah. So
So, what specific thing do you find from the movies? Is there any specific thing apart of enjoyment, entertainment?
okay, when it comes to, for example, Christopher Nolan's movie, I really enjoy the way he makes a movie, his screenplay, especially. Have you heard about this movie, Interstellar?
Yes, heard about, but I never
Yeah,
take analyze about.
I
Yeah,
can tell you, I would strongly suggest you to watch that movie once at least. It's one
I
of
have
the,
to.
yeah, it's one of the best movie ever made in the history of cinema makers, I can tell you. And
Oh,
most of his movies are really good. So I really like his movies, Batman and all those things. Yeah, sometimes.
it's so
Uh,
sad.
yeah,
You are enthusiast of movies.
yeah. Not all the movies. Sometimes I do get bored. I would sleep halfway through the movie. That I would do a lot. It's just about the director and the screenplay. And you know what? Actually, watching English movies helped me to learn English. Actually, I improved most of my English by watching movies and shadowing. That's all. I didn't do much of the practices because For me, it was quite boring and tedious task to do.
But one thing,
Hmm.
today is the perfect time to ask you because, as you know, this is first time that I'm interacting with you,
Hmm.
talking to you. So actually, I have a question for you. How do you hold the conversation so perfectly, so smoothly?
So perfectly, so smoothly. Oh my God, I'm creating
Yeah.
a mess. I always create mess in the conversation, but I remove most of them in the editing. So I make the conversation.
No,
The thing
it's
is,
still so
mm,
smoothing actually. I love that.
okay. I usually don't decide a topic in advance before I start a conversation
Mhm.
because it depends on the guest. In case if I decide a topic and if the person doesn't know anything
True.
about the topic, then there
True.
won't be any conversation. We'll struggle to talk. So I usually go with the flow. I ask about them, what they are doing, what are their interests. Then I ask question about it. For me, I have a strong belief. Many people think we need to have enough knowledge to talk on a specific topic. But I would think you can talk on any topic. You really don't have to have knowledge.
True.
You can just give me a word. I will still talk about it. If you don't know what to say, then you just ask questions. Then you can get a lot of questions. Then you can discuss on that matter. So that's how you have to initiate a conversation. That's one thing I always follow.
I struggle a lot actually because I
Okay.
am an ascent on YouTube. So I struggle for actually how to hold a conversation. Earlier I was struggling, but now it has become quite smoother as compared to the previous one. But
Yeah.
I just try to watch your videos to
No,
improve
actually, you have
personally.
very good fluency. Probably I think, I mean, just by your saying, I think you have this problem. You're thinking too much about the topic, what to talk, what to ask.
Topic and the
Mm.
another thing is that what makes question that I have to ask you. But
Uh-huh.
now I realize that I have to enjoy the conversation. I have
Yeah.
to interact with that person freely.
Just go with the flow. Even if you don't know anything
Go
about
with
the
it.
topic, ask more questions. Okay, explain me about it.
Yes.
Yeah, just ask more questions, and you can get a good idea about what to say next. So that's
True.
how I go with the topic. And most of my videos are not really that great. I do editing. I remove some of the unwanted parts. Unwanted parts in the sense most of the boring things that we say. People would be boring if they see that. So I remove, for example, I can tell you, I remove most of the time. I remove my introductions. Yeah, because in all my videos, if I introduce myself, people would be bored. And
So
you know
yeah.
what? They just when they see my introduction, they will close off the video. So what I do is I remove them. Yeah.
Okay. It's a tips and tricks for me actually for the new YouTubers who are watching this video station.
Yeah,
So
okay.
when did you learn or when did you start your communication skill journey?
Okay, communication. Well, everything started for interview first, like a few years
Mm-hmm.
ago when I was giving interviews. I was not very fluent in English. It's not about fluency. I was not even able to answer anything in English for their questions. So I started off for interview. That's how I prepared. And once I got into IT industry, then I came to know English is very important to survive in IT
Mm-hmm.
industry. And also, if you want to get promotion, if you want to climb up that corporate ladder, you need to have good fluency in English. I realized it, and I've already had the habit of watching English movies. So I was doing shadowing with them a little bit, and then I started doing reading practice. Probably I can tell you in the last 4 years, I am consciously doing English practice to improve my English. I've been doing that for the last 4 years. And especially in the last 2 years, after I started a YouTube channel, I'm more consciously doing those practices like every day, at least 2 hours. Whenever I get time, 2 or 3 hours, I spend time on English, listening, watching, shadowing, all the practices I do.
Okay,
Uh,
so for you,
mhm.
listening, speaking, reading, and writing, these are the four traditional methods and key points of spoken
Yeah.
English.
I
Everybody they do follow
usually
this.
don't do writing. Writing is the one
Same
thing that I do
here.
it very rarely.
Same.
Yeah.
And what about reading? I think you are into reading, of course.
Yeah, I do reading. I do read every day, like at least 10 or 20 minutes. Even today, I read some. Mostly, I read online articles, some news, some of the interesting stories that I read. I try to read at least 10 minutes a day so that reading also helps in improving our fluency. It can give you more words, and also it's more like exercise for your mouth muscles. If you
Yes.
let me tell you something. If I wake up
Mm,
early in the morning and if someone speaks to
mm,
me in English, I would struggle to talk
mm.
in English.
Oh,
Yeah,
why?
yeah, because I don't know, this happens to me many times. In the morning time, I struggle to speak in English. But later, once I do some practice, like when I read things, when I listen
Hmm.
to some English content, then I'll be ready. Okay, let's speak in English now. It'll be like that.
It happens with me too. Sometimes,
Yeah,
by the way, have you ever felt like this? Sometimes you know how to speak in English properly, but still sometimes we feel stuck that the English is not coming that way, the way we
yeah,
speak. That happened
correct.
with me a lot.
We will be thinking pure perfect English in our mind. We'll be like, oh my
Yes.
God, we are able to speak very good English. But when we actually speak in English, we'll be like, every time, one or the other times, what happens is you'll be mispronouncing words, you'll use poor choice of words. Sometimes I forget words. I'll be like, oh my God, what to say next now? And I I experience these problems many times. Do you also
As a
face similar
trainer,
problems?
actually, yeah,
Yeah.
especially it happens when it comes to I just interact with my students or sometimes any places. So
Hmm.
basically, I don't know why it happens. Maybe it depends on the mood, how my
Okay.
mood is, and how I'm speaking and to whom that I'm speaking with. Because a person is not good, that matters. So for that, I have been working on my human psychology communication right nowadays. That even
Psychology
the person
communication
is
means?
means I have to check the person. The person is introvert, extrovert, even ambivert. The person is negative,
Okay.
positive, whatever. I don't care at all, but I have to make them feel comfortable to speak with me. Whatever.
Okay.
I will not feel afraid. Whatever they will say. So that's what I have been working on myself. Basically, that happens. Sometimes some of my students, even some of the person to whom that I do converse a conversation, basically I feel that no, they are not that much expressive. Even the
Hmm.
person is not expressive, the
Hmm.
conversation will not goes very well.
Yes,
That's
that's
what I'm
true.
thinking.
I will tell you, obviously, you're a communication trainer, you know it very well. Most of our communication are not just the language, it's the body language. You know,
Body language
our
is true.
gestures and the way we speak, our eye contact, these are the 80% of the communication. Only 20%
80%
of others are the
is
words
English.
that we use. Yeah.
Hmm. Yes.
So if somebody is so expressive, even if they make English mistakes, most of it would go unnoticed. People won't
True.
notice it. They will get the message very clearly, even if you
True.
speak poor English. That's because I am more expressive. I do make mistakes, and I think I have good body language, and people will still able to understand me. I'm saying out of this my own experience.
Actually,
Yeah,
we just add our feelings, our emotions there. So of course, it will be corrected. So people
yeah.
will give the proper engagement there. That's what I believe.
So, do you
It's fine.
teach
Huh.
students offline or online?
Okay, so basically, I am into online completely.
Okay,
So earlier I was very random, and now I created my own platform. Platform in the sense of WhatsApp community.
okay.
Their separated groups are available, and I have a website too. I just recently made that website,
Oh, that's cool.
and yeah, that's what happening with me. I would say it's very basic, but I have
So,
to
is
go
it
like
like
this. I'm
a
a little like this.
paid platform or it's free?
Yes, earlier I opened so many communities, but that
Yeah.
was completely free. But what I experienced, people are not ready to grant it the value of free of costing. So I
Okay,
just say paid to
okay,
cost and paid classes. And
sure.
I'm just taking the money because of my time. Now I'm 21 years old. So
Mhm.
basically the time is quite crucial for me.
Yeah, that's true. I
So
mean,
that,
yeah, if you're spending so much time and so much hard work and energy,
hmm.
obviously, yeah, you have to charge for that. Nobody can do anything for free in this world. That's cool. I mean, if you want to add your website links, you can give me those website links. I can
Oh
put
goodness.
it in the video. Yep.
It's my pleasure actually.